Whenever it's smoke, we
Let the door wave.
You gon' fuck around and drown off this way.
Hi guys!
Hey, what's going on?
So today we're gonna be telling our engagement story.
It's a good one.
And if you see me drinking a glass of piss, it's not piss. It's Red Bull, the tropical flavor.
That one's good. I like just a regular one because I don't know.
And I put it in a martini glass because I'm a fancy broad.
Out the can for me. I already drank mine though, so.
Hey guys, so alright. What you guys don't know about our engagement is that we both proposed. So this is gonna be a long one.
So what we wanted to do for our anniversary was to basically reenact or recreate our first date. And during that we went to a restaurant, and then afterward we went to the beach. So we're like, okay, perfect. And she's like, you know, been dropping hints here and there, like, oh, if I get proposed to, I wouldn't mind if it was by water.
Because guys, I love the water. Okay, so on our first date, remember we told the story about our we answered the question, then we mentioned our first date. We went to eat, and after we ate, Andrea was like, ate? After we ate, Andrea was like, oh, I'm not taking you home, am I? Which is so sexy. I was like, no, you're not taking me home. So she did a little U-turn and we went to the beach. And thank you, Jesus, that she liked the beach, because I'm a Caribbean girl and I love the beach. So I'm like, okay, she wants to go to the beach. So, alright. Check off that one off the list. So after our first date, we went to the beach. So we wanted to recreate our first date on our anniversary. It's our 6th anniversary at that time. Okay, so continue.
So with that being said, you know, love my girl, so you know, we were feeling like it was about the right time for me to go ahead and do it, you know. So I got my ring and everything, and you know, we just had the intentions of making the special date because it's our 6th anniversary. So you know, we're like, all right, let's just do it. It's a good idea. But she didn't know, of course. And then so we went to the restaurant, everything was great. Went to the beach, everything was.
Wait, did you have any issues? Hold on, before we lead to that, did you have any issues getting the ring?
Kinda, because that wasn't the first day that I was gonna propose.
Tell them about that.
We like a month. Was it a month?
No.
They're like 2 months prior.
Oh, 2 months?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like 2 months prior when we went to Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna propose then, but the ring, like for some strange reason, my phone would not go through and process the purchase. Like everything was perfect. I put my account stuff in. It just would not go to the next like screen. So I was like, oh my gosh, what should I do? Maybe get a promise ring and still do it, blah blah blah. But I didn't do it because she didn't want to be like the focus of attention, because it was a family trip. You know, it would have been too crazy. So we were like, let's just, you know, hold off for a bit. So the reenactment date was like perfect. I was like, okay, that's perfect. So fast forward to the date again. We had dinner and then we went to the beach, and then we were under the what's it called?
The lifeguard tower.
Lifeguard
we
tower.
went back to the same beach. You missed out crucial details.
Am I? Oh
Yeah.
gosh, this is a long story. I don't know.
Okay, so before we continue with the whole thing that happened to the beach, because that has to do with both of us, because we were there. I wanted to propose to Andrea without her knowing, because I wanted her to get proposed to, right? And my intention was hold on to the ring until she proposed, and then you can whoop it out and propose to her. That was my intention. But as our anniversary got closer, I was like, I want to freaking propose to her. I ordered the ring, and the day off, it was supposed to come the day before, so I asked Shani to stay at this house, at our apartment, to collect the ring this house. Shani to stay at our apartment until the ring gets here so she could sign for it. She got here late, so they were gonna deliver the ring on our anniversary day. So Shani had to come back, but the person did not come until Shani left. So the ring was shipped to somewhere near where I work.
And you know what's funny is I got 2 notices because I get home before her most days. And so I came home and I saw the UPS notice, and I was like, oh, you ordered a package. And she's like, huh? And then it was 2 days where I got there before her and I got the notice, and she was like freaking out because she thought that I knew, you know. But I just was like, oh, a package.
Are we making sense? Am I yelling at you?
No.
I'll be back, guys. You know, you were yelling at me the other day, and I was like, remember you're sitting right here, and you were like, blah, blah, blah. Am I yelling at me before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
So the day of our anniversary, I was freaking out because I went to the FedEx location, and they're saying, oh, the taxi driver is in, the bus driver is in here. He's not gonna be here till 7. I said, yo, I have a date at 7. This is so important. I have something super important. I'm like freaking out. Something super important on that truck. Is there any way you can get it? And she's like, no, I'm so sorry, ma'am. So I left FedEx to get home to get ready for our anniversary. And I said to myself, well, I was freaking out, and I was talking to Trudy and Shani, and they're like, just use a Forever 21 ring. You have a bunch of rings. Just use one of those. And I'm like, it's not the same. She said, just use one of those. Since you want to do it, just use one of those. And I was like, okay. So I got a Forever 21 ring before we dipped out for our anniversary dinner. I was like, okay, this gotta work, I guess.
It did.
Whatever.
Anyway, so once we were on the beach, she had to use the bathroom. So we're like, okay, let's go underneath the
Lifeguard tower.
because, you know, it's kind of blocked, and, you know, people don't really go there because you're not supposed to. So we went over there, and she was like about to drop trowel.
I did drop trowel.
Oh.
I dropped trowel. Then I looked behind me and I saw something. So I was like, hey babe, hand me my phone. So I reached up on the lifeguard tower, and she handed my phone. I put the flashlight on, and there was a man that almost pissed on a homeless guy. Poor guy.
Oh my gosh. So we got freaked out. And plus there were so many people there for some strange reason, so it wasn't special anymore.
Yeah.
So we left, and we're like, I was like plotting. I was like, dang, that was the spot. Like, what am I gonna do? And she was like, oh, that was the spot. What we're gonna do. So we're like, all right, let's go to this other beach, because we're like, we want to continue and be on the beach because that's what we did on the date. So we went north, and we just went to another beach, and
It was busy.
it was
We
so
couldn't even find
busy.
parking, and this was at like 9 o'clock at night.
No, it was later than that. It was like 10
10
or
o'clock
11.
at night, and we could not find parking. So there's this pier. So we went out to the pier, and the pier was busy, and I was like, okay, maybe I can do it here, because I was like scared. I didn't want the night to end without doing it.
And it was so dark.
It was flipping dark. If I proposed to her, she'd be like, what are you doing? Are you tying your invisible shoelace? It was so dark.
It was dark.
So anyways, we're there, and it's cold and
and
windy.
And then all of a sudden you can feel like little droplets and trickles, and it's like, what is this, you know? And then lo and behold, we turn our heads, there's
Lightning.
thunder and lightning just going crazy all in the sky. So we're like, shit, man, we gotta go. So finally, like, we just were like, all right, we waited our longest, but like there was too many people, the rain was starting to come, so we're like, all right,
And
let's
at
go.
this point, I was so disappointed.
I was disappointed too.
I was like, damn, I can't propose today.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is nuts. I was like, I'm gonna have to do it like next week or something.
But
Plan
what
something out special.
what is dripping? Oh, you're here. It's not raining inside.
Hold on, baby.
It's good.
Now you got so much on your teeth.
Oh my gosh! And it's in this video.
Oh, maybe they can't see it.
Okay. Yeah. So, Mageto?
I said edit that out.
Oh.
Wanna punch me?
That would have punched you, but I'd be like, what? Mageto. So, anyways, so we decided to drive to this park, right? Okay, so Andrew was driving, and we're trying to run away from the storm and find another beach because Andrew was as desperate as I was.
We were like on a wild goose hunt for like a place to
place
propose. Like, sheesh, what do we do? So
Keep in mind, guys, I know it sounds like we both knew that we were gonna propose, but we did not have a clue. We were just plotting and thinking the same thing.
yeah,
That
like
makes
it was
sense.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember if you told me to drive or if you just hopped in the driver's seat.
I hopped. I was like, pull over.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I hopped in the driver's seat, and I was like, I'm not telling you where we're going. So,
And then-
we're driving, and she's like, I know where we're going. We're going to the park where she asked me to be her girlfriend. I'm like, no, we're not. So we're driving. She's like, we're going to that park. I'm like, no, we're not. But we ended up at that park.
And then when we got to the park,
It was
closed. We couldn't even go in there. Like the gate was closed, and like we had to park like right in the front. And then so we were like just chilling in the car. We're like, I don't know, both defeated. And we're like, listen.
No, and it started raining. It started raining when we were in the car. No, it didn't start
Not
raining
yet.
No, it was like so dramatic when it started raining.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we're in the car at the park where she asked me to be her girlfriend. She asked me to be her girlfriend inside a car.
On a different occasion.
In a different occasion.
But we just happened to be in the car. And so now we're in a car, which is something that we used to always do because we had no place to go. Because if you go out on dates all the time, like you spend so much money, so we just like had nowhere to go, but we wanted to hang out. So we'll be like, okay, let's just like
park somewhere, park at the
this
beach,
park
park
and
at the
be
park.
here for hours, and we just literally hang. So that was kind of like a key thing to like the
beginning of our relationship.
Yeah,
We just be like
so
chilling.
it made it like come back around and like be super cute
because we didn't have anywhere to go.
We didn't have no place to go. So she started to like
say some corny shit.
Yeah, and then like she started to pull out her, and I was like, whoa, you can't do it because I got mine. So I pulled out my ring too, and like we're like, are you serious? Like we're both proposing right now. It's just crazy. Like,
and we started bawling.
And as soon as we started bawling,
the rain
come down,
and it
such a heavy rain too.
We were like bawling, and all of a sudden, as soon as the first tear dropped, the rain just started.
Yeah,
I swear,
crazy.
it was nice.
It was a nice.
It was so symbolic.
Yeah. It had like this factor and that factor and this factor, and we all tied it into like one.
Ended up back to the same place where it all started, basically.
Kinda.
So yeah, that's our engagement story.
Yeah.
We both freaking proposed. We both were
Plotting.
fretting and plotting, and nothing was working out for either of us, and both of us were just like freaking out the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked out, and it was super romantic.
And here we are. Yeah, it was with the rain and everything.
Nothing was working out from beginning to end. The end worked out.
The end
from
worked.
the beginning. So tomorrow we're gonna go look at venues because we're planning our wedding for next year. So hopefully we get that venue. It's our dream venue.
It's super sweet.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Ooh.
Hopefully we can get like a videographer to video our wedding. Like, you know those little montages, the cute ones.
Oh yeah. Get some type of drone at least, something.
A drone. Let us
Let
know
us
your
know.
proposal story down below and ask us questions. We'll answer them in the next video. And yeah, we'll see you. We're gonna vlog tomorrow.
We're gonna vlog tomorrow, and just let us know what you guys want to hear from us, and we'll do it.
Alright guys. Bye.
Love you.
Love you guys. Andrew is so dumb. so the video done, right? The video done. I will just rewatch it. We have a lot of editing to do because we can ramble on and on.
So yeah.
And I tend to talk over you, which I'm so sorry. I talk a lot. Even just now, you didn't even finish saying they haven't finished talking. So sorry. It's because, listen, when you make video with Shani, we used to finish your sentences. So
I know,
I'm
that's
looking
what you
to
used to.
finish my sentence. Like, you better
Finish my sentence.
So anyways, we were like, oh, let's go in the room to edit. Andrew's like, do it. do it.
She's like, you want to go edit the video? And I'm like, that's yes in my new language.
And I was like, I can't stand you. And I was like, whoa. You know what I just said? She's like, you can't stand me. Like, yup, you're so stupid.
Stokes.
I swear. So you have to put up with? And we took your ponytail. Already?
Yeah, man. It's no because it was dripping on my neck.
You're ready for bed, eh?
Yeah, my hair cap on.
No,
it
we're
was
not gonna
dripping.
sleep for now.
It was dripping on my neck, so I had to put it up.
Drip so hard. The time to close.
You gonna catch this wave. Drowning
We're
this
so
wave.
late.
And I know the words too.
I'm on it. I bought a new bag, I had to watch how you turn. I'm taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up until the morning. fun.
Yeah, but I'm glad that the girl did.
Five below cute shit, they all honest. I'm from Atlanta where young niggas run shit.
Oh, you're gonna aim in my face.
Whenever I tell her to come, she come. Whenever it's smoke, we
Let the door wave.
You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Every other night another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Doing all the shows, I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I